Um, I was walking. When you walk into a store and you forget your mask, and you're like, "Fuck," you gotta turn around, and you know how now that's the same feeling when you like forget your phone, right? You go and you reach
Mhm.
in your pocket and you reach
Or
for your phone.
wallet.
You're like, "Fuck," you get that mini heart attack when you reach for your phone or your wallet, and then now you reach for your mask and your mask is not on. You have that mini heart attack. Do you think it's the same way for like people who have transition and they're trans, like they reach for the dick and it's not there no more, and they're like, a mini
Alright.
heart attack.
So Prolongs made this?
Born ready to rock.
Get ready to rock. Damn.
Anyways, what's good, y'all? You doing good? How you feeling? How's Steven feeling?
Dying.
Steven, damn, why you
Dying.
dying, bro?
Maybe I had too much tequila over the weekend. But
I mean,
That could be it.
that's
I
that
got a
liver.
bad track record right now on this fucking podcast.
Yo, there's that liver.
Everything starts with me drinking. We got the clip of you talking about the 750 ml. We had 2 Casamigos this weekend, champagne,
Mommy.
and then another friend of mine gave me some tequila with some orange juice, and the fucking bottle had like skulls on it, and he was riding like a rooster, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna just have some shots of this.
I feel like if the bottle has skulls in it, you shouldn't drink it, man.
It wasn't bad, but
If the bottle symbolizes death, stay away. Stay away. Just don't drink it.
The worst part is I've been having this pain since like Saturday, and I just haven't stopped drinking. I don't know. Fuck it.
Well, you're hoping that the more you drink, the pain will go
Unless
away
I
a little
feel
bit.
Yeah, drowning the demons.
Damn. Okay, so now you're physically drowning away the pain.
Yep. That's I literally said this. I literally said this yesterday. I was like, I can see why alcoholics, like, if you can afford your vice, it's like I can see why alcoholics are alcoholics. Like, you're always fucking happy. Like, you don't feel shit ever. You know?
I can see why people addicted to drugs are addicted to drugs. It's just, if that's the feeling you get, and if you have demons you're running away from, whatever that vice is, I mean, definitely see it
to an extent. Because if you're doing H, as you're trying to die more like it.
I mean, to you, somebody that might be the thing. Your bottle might be their H. Their heron.
If your bottle has an extremely flammable warning, you shouldn't drink it.
Or like you judging. Yeah, how you gonna judge somebody doing heron and then I keep calling it heron? I think it's funny calling it heron. Why you keep judging people doing H, but you're drinking gas? You're doing gasoline. You're drinking gasoline.
Facts. That Bacardi.
Highly unlikely I could die from a small amount.
I mean,
if it's extremely flammable.
I mean, ask Danny's liver. I mean,
yes, for me.
Yeah, but we know Danny's a bitch, so that comes along with the liver.
I don't know. You're gonna go bitch right now. I'm gonna go to urgent care. Fucking gay as fuck.
Danny was
I got like 4 days hurt in pain, my guy.
Hey. Yo, Danny.
Go.
That's toxic masculinity. You can't be telling Steven to man up if he has a pain.
If he has pain, tell me how to feel.
Tell him, Steve.
Delegitimize how I feel, my emotions, my pain, my demons. None of that.
If he has to cry, he gotta cry. You can't be in this day and age. You can't be telling him to suck it up, to man up.
Even though I just called Danny a bitch, fuck it.
It's all right. We flip flopping. It's okay. Yo, but Danny. How was your week?
My week was ass. I've been applying to mad jobs, and my part-time job been super slow. It's dragging, like, you feel me? So it wasn't a good week.
Well, that brought the mood down. Oh, damn, my guy. I could get one. I can get at least one.
Steven, you look like Helga from Hey Arnold.
What else Steven look like?
You just wish you were Arnold.
He don't want that bitch.
Word, like
Facts. Like she mad horny, but he's like, nah, fam.
What else
Alright,
Steven
fuck
look like? What else Steven look like?
LMFAO.
LMFAO.
Shots. And he was taking shots this weekend.
And he was taking shots this weekend. That's
Yeah.
100%. Well, my week was great.
What's
guys? My week was great, guys. No, the week was regular, but the weekend
Regular degular.
did mad old people stuff, DIYs, and drink
Yeah.
alcohol.
You guys became like a YouTube couple DIY. Like
Exactly.
you should got you in a time lapse. Put on YouTube.
I was just moving mad quick, just paint. Yeah. Yeah, but that was it. But enough of that bullshit. Let's jump right in. So episode 2 of the From the Chat podcast.
You know
My
the
name is Christian.
fucking vibes.
You know.
It's your boy Danny G. You're
And Steven, aka no aka.
AKA Steven stomach pains.
AKA pain stomachs.
Yo Christian, but who's that fine shorty behind you? Like,
I mean, is woman what is it? International Women's
Yeah.
Day? Is the day?
is it?
Yeah.
These hoes don't get a whole month? It's just a day?
Nah.
They have the whole month too.
I'll play. I've got Frida up. You know what I mean? Celebrating all women. You know the vibe.
Shout out Frida. You think her pussy fire was fire or not? Like,
I mean, y'all can have that. What do you think?
yeah, I think if hairy girls pussy fire, fam. So that unibrow coming in handy. You're...
How you feel, Steven?
If you look at Shorty arm, bro, and you could braid it, just know it's fire.
She Puerto Rican.
You could braid it.
Who's the actor that played her?
LeBron James.
Salma Hayek. Is that her name? Salma Hayek. Bring up Salma Hayek. We should see Salma Hayek.
Let's see what she looking like.
Salma Hayek is who y'all uncles like. That's who y'all uncles is fucking with.
No, my uncle's fucking with like Fefita and shit, bro. I don't know what you're talking about.
Fefita.
They don't know no Salma Hayek.
Salma Hayek.
Yo, what the image is that? You should have put. Okay, Teta. That's all I see right now. That's all I see.
That's Salma Hayek right there. That's Salma Hayek. She played. Yeah, look at that. She played Frida.
Oh, she could get it. She looks like that. Oh, what's that girl from Dodgeball?
Yeah.
Yo, look her up real quick. Oh, we gotta do comparison.
Make it work. Yeah. Damn. Where was she from?
She's from Dodgeball, but I forgot.
No, I know, but like where?
I thought that was her.
Oh, that was her. I was like, whoa.
I was like, wait, she look exactly the same.
Dodgeball. Yeah.
No, put Dodgeball. What's her name? Damn. I know one was Blazer, one was Razor. I don't know what her name was. Her name was Blazer girl. Try girl. Let me just. Bro, she was wild.
Oh, I see her in the back.
You know what you're talking about? Oh, her right there.
Yeah, bring her. Can you zoom into that?
The quality's ass on that. Oh, she right there too in the red.
In the red, yeah. Yo, but when she was in that suit, oof.
She could get it.
She could get it. What a classic movie. Classic movies.
That's mad funny.
Those are one of the movies you gotta watch. Like,
that's mad funny. Yo, were we starting with fan submitted topics?
Yeah.
We're starting with. So Danny, hit us with some.
All right, one of our lists.
Yeah. No, what was in their group chat?
One of our listeners said, "Do you care if your significant other's friends like you?" What y'all think?
Realistically, I mean, me fucking importa.
Okay.
But I feel like you gotta make it work because that's just part of the dynamic. Like you can't go out to eat with just your friends and your girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Or boyfriend, whatever the fuck you guys decide to choose. But
compromise.
But like if you're asking me if I care, like in the long run, I don't give a shit. Like y'all can all hate me.
Yeah, it shouldn't.
In the long run.
Yeah.
Does it also matter? Yeah. Does it also matter like how long you've been friends? Like if you had a boy that y'all been friends for like 20 plus years, or you grew up with this friend.
I'm not saying mutual friends. I'm saying people I've met because of her, and that if we broke up, I'd probably never speak to this person again. That's where I'm like, I don't care.
And
I'm not talking about family either. Family's different. I'm gonna want her family to like me.
Okay.
Can't pull up to the cookout and her mom won't get me food. Like,
No mac and cheese.
So
what
wait,
the
so
mac and cheese.
they make spaghettis, B. Come on, spaghetti.
Spaghetti con arroz y pan. Carb.
Hey,
Market.
carbs.
No, spaghetti with salami, salami, guisado.
Carbs and carbs.
So you don't care if her friends like you. What if it's a friend that she's had for 10 plus years? Like you don't even care if it's a friend like that.
I don't think they need to like me. Like, I feel like it's it's two separate lives. You're spending time with this person. I don't have to be there. You got your own life. You know what I'm saying? So I need the bridesmaid to like me. No,
You're not getting married to her. You're not getting married to her, right? So
exactly.
I mean, yeah, that's true. But can you see how having girlfriends that don't like you can mess with your relationship with your girl?
Yeah, they won't find any reason to be like, oh, we break up with him, or
So,
shit like that.
Yeah, because if she's going to her friends for advice on anything, right? If they don't like you, then they're already gonna come at you with a bias, advice like, oh yeah, fuck it, leave him.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah, I told you he was trash, or So
I mean, I plan on doing no wrong. I've always been perfect. You feel me? So
yeah, we're not gonna get into that live on the air.
Nah, but I feel like if her friend has like that much of an influence that it's ruining your relationship, then some gotta give. It's either you gotta. I don't say she gotta choose, but like, come on, fam. You can see that she's like not ruining it, but
that's a good point.
Making it harder.
That's a good point. If your friends have that much influence on you, where it can cost you a relationship, I can see that.
Then she start to question like, is she really my friend, or she just wants us to break up? You know what I'm saying?
But also, if like she can influence your girl unknowingly, like your girlfriend can be like, oh yeah, that's just her saying whatever. She's always had an issue with him and brush that off. But in the back of her mind, that can still be a play. That can still be something to lean her one way versus the other. So for me, short answer is I like Steve. I do care, and I do want that to happen. I do want the relationship with my girlfriend's friends, but if
it doesn't have to happen,
if it's not there, then that's not gonna be the end of the world for me.
Yeah, I agree. 100.
A la mierda.
Lean on me.
Tell her fuck off.
Fuck off. For me.
I wonder what's next week's fucking banner for Danny.
Really? Or well, how about me? Like, for me, I got what's next week? What's gonna be Monday's day of what?
I don't know.
Just kidding.
We got International Women's Day today. We got
fuck that. Yo, but that's crazy.
We got another one?
We got another one. How long until you get comfortable farting / pooping in front of your significant other? Honestly, if you can't poop in front of your significant other, then what we doing?
I feel like after like 2-3 months, like, I feel like if she lets it rip first, then I'm putting the balls on the wall. You feel me? Like,
I'm gonna let it rip, baby.
Yo, you're not pulling any punches. You just letting it grip.
Listen, she rips one under the blanket type of shit. It's game
over.
It's game. Like, I'm taking the shit with the door open, like all that.
Oh nah, so she gives you an inch and you just
you go.
I'm putting all the cards on the table right there.
Damn, the door open. That's crazy.
That's crazy. Yo, she laughs and farts a little bit. Next thing you know, Steven's taking a dump with the door straight open. Like, nah, you let it out. Like,
you started it. Like, you started
it. I'm doing this because of you. That's wild. But I've definitely seen relationships or couples that the dude just like they're just openly farting like if it was me and my cousins back in the day. Like, they just openly be farting in front of each other. I've seen relationships where dudes just be farting on their girl, and I'm like, yo, that's wild.
That's a little
much. That's a little much. Y'all should be best friends. Y'all should be playful. That's a little, you know what I mean? That's a little much. I'm not with that. But and also, like, you're just gonna be farting around your girl all day. Like, how's she gonna find you sexy? You just farting all day.
First off, how much door open, bro?
No, I'm just saying,
that's true,
like,
because I don't fart that much.
This man is
that's
like,
the
I'm farting all day. Like,
nah. You gotta cut the dairy out. You gotta cut the dairy out.
you got bowel issues.
You got bowel issues in your stomach.
Yeah, right. Your stomach rocking right now.
Wait, so Steven, so in your past relationships, how long until you was letting it rip?
I mean, it's been a while, but I say maybe like 3-4 months.
Within 3-4 months, the first 3 months.
No. I'm saying after.
Oh,
So the time before that, you just had stomach aches. You just holding it in.
No. I'm
Waiting
skipping
for
to the
you.
bathroom. Like, damn, I gotta pee, and then I'm like running the faucet, and I'm ripping ass. 200 IQ, bro.
Nah, I feel you. You
house
do
bar
that.
start shaking. What was the question?
How long into a relationship until you out here just beatboxing with your asshole?
In front of my.
Where's Brown Star?
Danny's ass sound like Biz Marquis. Just fucking.
Yo, that's crazy. But how long? Man, there's no time for that. If you feel comfortable, just let it rip, fam. Right. Oh wait, no, it's a dinosaur.
Then he shakes hands. Then he shakes hands and he's ripping ass.
Wow.
Yeah.
True that.
So Danny's OD comfortable straight into the relationship.
Straight out the gate.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I'm gonna make sure both of you guys, whenever you feel comfortable, in maybe a couple days in, months in.
But for me, it's definitely if you go first, that's it. That's it.
Oh, that's facts.
You comfortable enough? I've been waiting for this. Like,
so somebody has to break the seal. First.
Yeah.
Oh, so somebody has to break the seal first before you just let it all go out.
Yeah.
That's interesting. That's a good topic. What else is like that? Like, what else does like one of you guys have to break the seal first, and then you just open the floodgates?
Maybe like unapologetically eating. You know what I'm saying? Where you just
so a lot of little nasty habits that someone might have.
Like chewing with your mouth open.
Nasty habits.
That's true. Chewing with your mouth open. Okay, so your girl has to do that first, then you're out, or that's just kind of.
Nah, I'm not doing that. Like that I'd rather rip ass than eat like that. Unless it's wings, I'm going ham on these wings, and I hope she does too.
All
but
flat,
like, shit like that, nah, I'm not doing that.
That's why your first date, you have to take the girl to eat crab legs or something like that, where you just messy. You just
see if she's slurping or not.
I mean, I wasn't going there, but
everything goes sexual with Danny.
Bro, you just got to. It's like that, my guy.
So wait. Okay, so I think that's a good idea. Like going to a place like that, like a crab boil, or a wing place somewhere. Somewhere is messy, so that way you're not both like kind of nervous and kind of uptight. Well, where have y'all taken anybody on a date to for the first date?
Applebee's. And she had wings. You feel me?
Oh, wait. How long did you?
Yeah, wings. You.
No, hold on. How long ago was Applebee's? We can't be doing Applebee's anymore. Applebee's is done.
Oh, you talking about like at our first date? That was the first date. That was the first date.
What you said? Took her on a date.
Oh, that's true.
No, and Danny,
No, Danny's a gentleman. Come on, always.
Oh, okay.
It be your own friends, like.
That's crazy.
Be your own friends. Like.
That's funny. All right, so yeah, for whoever put that in, how long until you're comfy farting and pooping around your significant other? If you got something to say to your significant other, just say it. If you trying,
asking for advice, like, yo,
if you got a stomach ache
not? Next
to your man or to your girl, do you know who put that in? Was it a?
You can't expose them.
Nah. I'm saying, was it a male? Was it a female?
Yeah.
Was it a trans? Like, who was it? Like,
I don't know. These are Danny submissions, so.
Oh, if they're trans, they don't play sports, obviously.
Oh man.
Okay.
I mean, that's later on. We'll get to that later. Yeah. So whoever submitted that, just fart in front of your dude, and let's see if he leaves, then it wasn't meant to be.
That's true.
And then fart in front of your girl, if she leaves, it wasn't meant to be. So keeping the G, first date, you go to a lobster joint or crab boil, and then you just eat and just let it go.
Nah.
Oh no. Okay.
I don't even like the smell of my own farts. I'm not gonna put somebody else through it.
Okay. We have one more fan submitted.
Yeah, we have a worst date. Have you ever been on what was your worst date? I don't think I've ever been on a bad date. But I've been on a date and then not gone on a second date.
My worst date was not that serious, but then we went to get food. I had left my wallet in my car and the walk was deep. So she didn't want to walk back with me, and I was like, all right, this is a dub. Like, I don't even know. I'm probably not gonna come back. But I was like, you know what?
Hold on. So Steven forgot his wallet on a date, right? So I'm assuming it was time to pay, or like they just got there or whatever. Did you guys order?
No. So before I enter a place, I do the triple pat down. You know, the keys, the phone, the wallet, right? So I didn't do it before I left the car. So I'm walking into the establishment to eat, and I did the pat down. I was like, oh, I got my keys, I got my phone, I got my wallet, and I was like, oh wait, I don't have my wallet. And I was like, oh, I forgot my wallet. Do you want to like take the walk back real quick? And she was like, nah. And I was like, okay. So I went to get my wallet. I came back, and she was like halfway done with her food, and I was like, yeah, this went absolutely terrible.
So she sat down, she ordered for herself.
Yeah.
And then by the time you got back, she was already eating it.
The conversation I felt like was good, but like I was from the jump, I was like, yeah, this is bad.
Oh no, fuck her. Oh no, fuck her. Like
I didn't say all that.
I understand not walking back with you, but you coming back and she's already eating. Nah, be a dub. I would have never sat down.
Yo, but maybe she's hungry. Like
that's true, bro.
She hasn't eaten all day, waiting for this moment with Stevie. Come on, fam.
With a Steve. And then he don't got the wallet. I thought that Steven was already sitting down and they ordered, and then he was like, y'all forgot my wallet. Let's come with me. And I thought Steven was trying to bounce on the check.
Steven was trying to bounce. Can you imagine? Like, yo, but at least he left it in the car, like not at home. Like at least he was able to get it. Like it wasn't like he left it at his house type shit. Because that would have been like, yo, I left my wallet.
I feel like it's not that bad, but like for me, I don't know. Like I feel like it shouldn't have been embarrassing. Like people forget their wallets all the time, but it's not like she paid for my food or nothing like that. It was just like,
oh, hold on, you paid for the whole meal?
No. She was already halfway. She's paid and she sat down, started eating, and I was like, okay.
Would you guys go to a buffet?
Wait, yeah, I was gonna say, where'd you guys go? You got to pay before, like, yeah, what was it?
Yeah, where'd you park?
He parked mad far. Like,
how the chef already?
He took an Uber to his own car to get his wallet.
Yo, how the chef already prepare her meal before you got back? How long were you gone?
That's funny.
I don't know. It was deep. Like
Steven,
bro, that was a long time, bro. There's no way. Like,
also, you gotta remember my strides. They're very slow. Like I'm probably one of the slowest walkers you'll ever meet. I ain't running for nobody.
That's true.
Not a 911 call. Nobody. Like I ain't running. Maybe kids.
Facts.
That's cool. All right, I think we could wrap it up with the fan submissions. We can get into our first topic.
Future's greatest hit.
Future's greatest hit.
Yeah. Mask off.
Mask off. So if y'all haven't heard, Texas, Alabama, Mississippi,
they're testing Darwin's theory.
West Virginia, it's survival of the fittest out here. It's over.
Yeah, Survivor series.
The governor here and then those other states have lifted the mask mandate and also reopened business 100%. Wait, do we know that those other states, they opened businesses 100%?
It doesn't matter. Well, Texas is its own clown.
All right, cool. So Texas, yeah. So we're open here 100%. And
no, they ain't got no power. They ain't got no mask. They ain't got no salt for the snow. What are y'all doing over there?
One of the people in government here said, what he said?
Got guns though, right?
Yeah. But one of the governors here said something about like, yo, if they die, they die, right? A little while back.
Something like that.
You know what I mean? It's just like that out here. And when that came out that the mask mandate was lifted, I already foreseen, I was like, oh, this is gonna be an issue because there's already a lot of people here that just walked in raw into these stores. Like they didn't care. They was in here no mask regardless. They was going in. I know people have seen them seeing these incidents online, but like that's a normal occurrence out here. Like people just walk in with no masks. And then the next day, I think I went into a Walmart, and like that number that I usually see just doubled. People out here no mask.
Did you wear a mask?
Me, yeah.
I
Strapped
had
up,
a,
strapped
I had
up.
a
You
guy,
have,
I had a guy with no mask this morning at Dunkin' Donuts tell me that my hair was nice. I took the compliment though.
You tongue kissed him?
No, I told him to put a mask.
0 to 100 real quick.
Yeah,
Extra. Yo, let me get this COVID, yo. Let's intertwine this COVID.
Christian, do you feel like people are looking at you weird that you're wearing masks in Texas? Like, did you get like a stare like when you're wearing your mask or you're out?
look at this Democrat. Look at this Democrat.
So
I see what you did there.
So I don't get that because at least some of the places I go to, the majority of people are still masked up.
Do you wear your MAGA hat when you go, or
it depends? And that also depends where I go. If I have to blend in a little bit, I might wear this hat. I might throw this hat on. So from the back, you know what I mean? They can kind of, oh, he's one of us. So it just depends where I go. But the masks, yeah, the majority of people are still wearing it. There are a handful of people that are not. But the bill or the mandate that he took off, they still allow businesses to implement the mask if they want to or not.
My favorite part is gonna be like how these videos are gonna double of people like arguing with the business, like, "Oh, you can't deny me service," and I'm like, "You people know nothing. Like, anybody can deny you anything, and it's private. The government can't deny you service."
Mm-hmm.
But
And if anybody went, as if anybody who's been, down south, like or by the beach, anywhere, there's signs all the time. No shirt, no service, or no shoes, no service, right? So what's the difference? No mask, no service. So a lot of the companies here, like where I work at, they sent out a mass memo, and I had to read the memo they sent out to a bunch of people that I was training and tell them that even though the mask mandate has been lifted, that we are still practicing. We're still wearing them, we're still distancing, we're still doing sanitizing, we're still doing all that.
Practicing safe sex.
Yeah, exactly. And then when we have in the sanitized stations at work, we have condoms there too, so make sure everybody's safe.
Oh, you have what?
Oh, that's something that I just found out.
Can you define that for me?
What are those?
Condiments like como cachu.
Oh, ketchup.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, sriracha.
Yo. Sriracha's good.
Sriracha is good, pretty good. But yeah, they have when I tell you that when I was saying it to these people, they were tensed up in the beginning, right? Because I started with, as all you know, the governor, boom, lifted the mask mandate, right? And I saw all of them get real tense, like, yo, what's about to happen? Like, people about to just be raw dog all over the office. And then as I kept going, I let them know we're going to keep the same safety policies, right? Protocol. You can see all of them just freaking exhale and just sigh of relief.
What's the next state? Because it seems like those 4 current states are all red.
I'm reading something, and it says also Iowa, Montana, and North Dakota have ended or will soon end the mask mandate.
Can we look at the heroin death rates for these places too? I just wonder how dumb they are.
You love heroin, yo.
Bro, it's just so fucking dumb. Like, I'm tired of these ODs.
Well, what I don't understand is why lift the mask mandate if you're already opening 100%? Why double down and like, oh, we're not no masks?
So somebody told me that they had like a theory to just try to run Democrats out of Texas because it was close, like the voting or whatever. It was close, so they're like, oh, they wanted to make it more red, and I was like, that's a lot of blood, but they want no blue.
What do you think about? What are you saying?
Also, they're just trying to kill them off.
Population control.
Either that or get them out.
I feel you. What were you gonna say, Danny?
Y'all getting vaccines?
Am I getting vaccinated? Steven has to, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
So, Steven, for everybody who doesn't know, Steven is a first responder. Is that what you're under? Yes, Steven's a first responder.
He responds first.
He responds first. You know what I'm saying? Steven also comes first. So you know what I mean? You don't get it.
It depends if I love her. You feel me?
Oh all of Steven's old ladies listening.
Steven be the last. Steven be the
I've heard-
last one there. Last one on the scene.
So Steven's
Remember
getting vaccinated. So I'm gonna see how it plays out on Steven.
It's a
Yeah.
2-part vaccination. Well, so for one of my friends, actually a relative of Danny, was telling us that about her vaccination and her second, because you have to do 2, right? Except for the Johnson and Johnson one, that one's 1. The Moderna, I think, is 21 days, and then the Pfizer is 18, or vice versa. I'm not sure, but she told me that after she got the second one, she felt super ill for like a couple. It was like a short like COVID, like it was like 3-day COVID, and they say it was over for her.
Well, I had COVID really early. I had COVID, I think, in April.
I
think
got mine.
COVID.
I had COVID in October. Halloween weekend actually.
Y'all are pussy. I still haven't gotten COVID.
Spooky hours that you know of.
That
When
I'm
when I got COVID, it was like that. It was 3 days. That's it. I was done. And
Well, for some people, it's much longer. You know,
no,
What-
100%.
Danny was what,
Mine's-
2 weeks?
Yeah, something like that. It was like 2 weeks.
Well,
But like Go ahead.
I had it for mad long. I kept testing
Mhm.
positive, and
Mhm.
until I eventually tested twice negative.
Mhm.
But my symptoms went away like within the first 3-4 days.
I had my symptoms for like probably like a week and a half type of thing. I had my symptoms for like a week and a half. The first like 2 days were like really, really bad. That morning, I woke up in the middle of the night, like 2-3 in the morning, and like, I couldn't breathe at all. Like it was really difficult. I don't know if it's because like I woke up and like I got up so fast. Maybe that could, like maybe I was lightheaded or something. Or I just had like a panic attack. But I was with somebody and I was like, "Yo, I think it's time to go to the hospital because like I can't breathe." So we ended up going. We went to hospital. They put like the oxygen, like they checked my oxygen levels, and he's like, "You're fine, buddy. Your oxygen levels are fine." I'm like, I don't know. Like 10 minutes ago, I was wheezing over here. I don't know. You better run that again. But yeah, nah. He was like, "Your oxygen levels are fine, and we can't. They can't really do anything about it." He said because obviously they didn't have a cure or a vaccine at the time.
Now, and that's when they were still like just people that came in really bad. They were just throwing them on ventilators.
Yeah, I think so. But yeah, so he's like, "Oh, we can't test you here, this and there." So the next day, you just go to urgent care and get tested to make sure.
They couldn't test you at ER?
No, he's like, "No, we don't tests here." I'm like,
Oh, maybe they ran out. Okay, makes sense.
I was like,
Maybe.
bullshit.
So
But
there was news that came out that if you are vaccinated and you're allowed to hang out with other people who are vaccinated as well without a mask. I was reading about that.
Where's that?
Oh.
That's just period.
I just have to look it up.
That's interesting. When I got COVID, I woke up and it felt like a sinus infection, and I was like, "Oh, I already deal with allergies," so I was like, "Okay, this sounds like just like a sinus infection," and I felt like real weak, kind of a little weak, like to the touch. It just hurt, my muscles hurt, and
so
then
you had like body aches.
yeah, I had body aches, and that lasted 2 days,
Mm-hmm.
and then the third day I lost all taste, and I was like, "Oh no!" I was chewing garlic, ginger, nothing.
Can you imagine doing that now with your,
I'm
your
good.
taste?
I'm good. I'm not doing that.
Nah, I didn't have my taste for like almost those 2 weeks, and then
Mhm.
finally came back. I was like,
Yeah,
it was
so
horrible eating those two. It's like, yo, you don't even want to eat. Like, I can't
Yeah,
taste this food.
I lost my appetite completely. And when I called to go get tested, I called the urgent care, and the nurse or whoever was there said that I don't qualify to get tested. Like I didn't meet the requirements to get tested. And I don't know if she said like it was like by mistake. She had passed me through to whoever schedules the test, and she passed me through, and they were like, "Okay, when can you come in to get tested?" And I was like, "Oh, she just said I didn't." But I just was like, "All right, I can come in right now." And she's like, "All right, come in." And I just went ahead. I got tested.
Why weren't you like? What were the qualifications? Like you had to have like a fever and like you had.
She asked me if I had a fever. I was like, nope. She asked me if I was feeling weak or anything, and I was like, I mean, my at that time, the third day when I lost the taste and smell, my body was fine. I wasn't achy. I didn't have any more body aches. So I was like, no, I had it. I don't have that no more. And then she was like, no, you don't meet the requirements. So she went ahead and But I ended up going, and by the time the results came back, my taste already came back.
Oh
And
damn, that's good.
yeah, but it came back positive. And I was like,
Yeah,
fuck.
nah, I got when I was positive, when they called me, and I was like at a Stop and Shop or something, to get a few things, and he called me like right outside by the carts. I remember like if it was yesterday, I was outside the carts, and they called me. And I'm like, I gotta be them, but I kind of already knew. I was like, I probably got it. Like I already went
Yeah.
to hospital. This that. I had like every symptom literally. So
So,
when I got
so
the
hold on. So you had every single symptom. You went to go get tested, and then you was like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna be out in public, just passing the fucking
No,
COVID everywhere."
I had
You're
mask
laughing.
on and everything, bro.
Nah,
I had to get something to eat, like
I
nah. But
feel
I was gonna do like I was gonna buy all the stuff, like the remedies for the teas and stuff. Because
mm,
in my head, I'm like, I already got it. There's no way. So let me start getting the stuff for like the remedies and to make teas and all that. So
mm.
and he called me in the parking lot by the carts. He's like, I regret to inform you, like you got COVID. And I was like, but he tried to like.
I regret
Like
to inform you.
he, I don't know if those are the exact words, but he said something along
Uh,
those lines. I'm
is
like,
I regret to inform you that you were not accepted to freaking
he sounded
St.
mad
John's
sad.
University.
Like he sounded mad sad, and I'm like, yo, like, can you try to uplift me? Like,
You didn't get into Harvard?
what?
You didn't get into Harvard?
That's what it sounded like. The doctor called him and said, "Yo, I regret to inform you."
But,
And you
nah,
got
but
the IV. Oh no.
he's like, yeah, you got it. And then he just started telling me about, all the stuff to do, like drink
For
tea,
see that?
yeah, see that, yeah,
Ah,
but yeah, and I got the call. I'm like, damn.
where I my
He said,
my
I
uncle
got the
passed.
call like it was Usher's confessions.
Yeah. My uncle passed from COVID. Maybe
Passed from COVID.
shit crazy. My uncle passed from COVID maybe 2 weeks.
Rest in
2 weeks
peace.
before I got it.
Mhm.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace, your uncle too.
You too, Steve.
Yeah, like 2 weeks later, and when I checked so I'll check my phone every single hour for the results to
Mhm.
come back in. I'll check my phone, and when I checked my phone and I saw that it was positive, for 15 seconds I was shitting bricks. For like 15 seconds, I was like, "Fuck, like, damn."
Yeah, but you said once you got the call back,
Still,
your thing came back though, right? So I guess
yeah,
you
I was
didn't have like
feeling
a
fine
little bit of a sigh of relief kind of stuff, like kind of sort of.
when everything started coming back.
Yeah, like you got
Then,
your
yeah, when everything started coming back, for sure, I was like, "Oh, I'm feeling good." But when I saw the results that said yes, I got it. For like 15 seconds, I was nervous. I ain't gonna lie, I was a little nervous, and then after that, I'm good.
You didn't feel like a loser, like
Since I had it,
yeah.
I felt disappointed. Because I was like, "Yeah, I took all the precautions, and they still got me. It still got me." So definitely felt disappointed. And then also I was at my mom's house at the time, so all these people were around. And I was like, I stayed in the room, and I think that was the worst part. Just worried about giving it to others.
Yeah, everyone else. Yeah.
Yeah. Because
Well, you think
after the initial, I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna be fine." At that point, I was just nervous about everybody else getting it. What were you gonna say?
where
Dan?
you think you got it from? Like, what do you think? Like, if you could
I think it
look
was
back.
there. I think it was there already at the house when I
So
came through.
you didn't kiss somebody and get it? Like
Nah, nobody said I had nice hair.
Mm.
Nobody said I had nice hair, so I didn't. You know what I mean? I didn't open mouth kiss him at. Where were you at? Dunkin' Donuts?
yes, sir.
No, I didn't do that. Yeah, I think it was probably already there, already at the house, because I literally didn't go anywhere else. But what it is, and Steven had undiagnosed COVID.
I didn't have a goddamn symptom. Everybody in my house was sick. I was perfectly fine.
That's crazy.
It's just I ate shit growing up. So you feel me? My immune system's
A1.
is
You ate
built.
mud pies?
Yo, is A1 a Jersey slang?
I don't know.
I don't
A1.
know.
I don't know.
Could
Either.
be.
Well, but Danny, so are you gonna get the vaccine? Will you get the vaccine?
I'm gonna see how Steven goes. If Steven grows another leg or something, I'll be like, yo, another arm. I'll be like, yo, I don't know.
Is it really that bad?
Um,
If I grow another leg or arm?
That'd be kind of. I mean, if it's fully functioning, if you can do all the things,
That's
you
wavy,
look,
right?
that'd be kind of. You'll be on the news. We'll have more content. Steven, a day in the life of Steven. We start the
Dude,
whole thing.
Paja about to be crazy. 3 hands on that. But nah, I think I'll take it eventually.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, I think I eventually I probably get it. I think I'm in a position where I don't need it.
Yeah.
Not, I'm
Yeah, you in
young,
West fuck Texas.
young and healthy enough and isolated enough where I don't, really need to take it right now. So I can watch it all play out a little bit, see how
I was
everybody's doing.
I was skeptical at first because a few people were dying, but now that more and more people around me are getting it and they're fine, then I'm
Question.
more like, I'm
Do
gonna
you-
do it.
And you got it.
What is the process for giving out the vaccine? Like I know it's first responders first,
Mhm.
but I feel like that's a bit unfair. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna be the first responders, then it's gonna be like regular civilians, and then it's like people in prison. And I'm like, that's kind of
Wait,
inhumane. You know what I'm saying?
Isn't it um,
Can we look that up?
first responders, then
Elderly.
elderly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But does
And
that count for just regular elderly, or does that include the people elderly in prison?
I'd probably include elderly in prison. I mean, I don't know. I don't even know how does that work medically. They probably just get their own batch sent to the prison. Their own batch sent to the prison.
Do you really think the government would buy this vaccine and send it to prisons where we know prisons are for profit? Because you're losing money there, paying for vaccines to give to prisoners.
Well, you lose even more if they die.
I guess you're right.
So you're gonna want to keep them healthy, which is crazy to say. Crazy to say.
Yeah, that's fucking insane.
But yeah, I mean, if you have a private owned business that is the privately owned prison, then you want bodies in there. So you're gonna want them to be as healthy as possible. But even disregarding that, these are still human beings, so they should still be getting vaccines if there's a virus going everywhere. They should
So
still be getting-
it's like first responders, elderly, civilians, and then teachers.
and then teachers.
I don't think that's right. That shouldn't be. I mean, I don't know. I feel
How
like
would-
it should be like based on social security number and just fucking luck of the fucking draw. It's like, hey, you won. You want this vaccine or no? Next person.
I think it's probably a little more organized than that.
You think this drives into the war? Like,
Yeah, where. So Steven, all right, the vaccine is your job. Go give it to the U.S. How you doing it?
I'm giving it to first responders first,
Mhm.
and then luck of the draw. It's first responders and then elderly because they're most vulnerable, and then
Mhm.
anybody after that is random. I'm like, listen, we're gonna pull out random social security numbers. If that person's either dead or doesn't want it, we go on to the next one.
Yo, so Steven's gonna be on TV as cutting to the president now. We have President Steven Batista, which looks like to be a oversized top hat with paper cutouts.
No. It's gonna be the bingo machine. I'm be like,
bingo machine.
I'll be like social 331.
That's good.
You
So we
will
have,
win.
so it's gonna be like this is in. The president is now choosing his second ball. We have, and you come out like Adam Silver.
The lottery. The Adam Silver NBA draft. That's funny.
With the new COVID vaccine, the president selects Danny Garcia.
Yeah. Cut to Danny.
Fake ass audience in the back because we can't have people.
Social distancing, right? Unless it's in Texas.
Yeah, that's interesting.
The X's.
How would you hand those out, Danny?
I'd probably do first responders because we need them. And then next would probably be elderlies because they're like at high risk. And then probably like teachers and everybody in the education field.
Well, yeah, I forgot to change my mind. It would be elderly and mentally ill patients who can't care for themselves. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. Yeah. That's important. What do you think, Christian, about that? Mentally. Wait, what you said? Yeah, mentally ill, right?
Mentally ill patients who can't care for themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not talking about somebody who's schizophrenic, but can do everything I can. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that makes sense.
So I'll probably go the same route that they're doing now, where it's like you guys mentioned, it is the first responders, elderly. Then I'll probably do people who with pre-existing conditions,
Mm.
and then I'll probably start sending it out to a bunch of facilities. I don't know. I'll try to get everybody as quick as possible. Like just send it out to like the churches, send it out to like rec centers, send it out to hospitals, like, and just boom, 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 and get people in the masses. But that's what I'll do. And then fuck it, free for all. Survival of the fittest.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
It's like playing the lottery. Imagine you gotta go to bodega and play the lottery for the vaccine.
For the vaccine. Oh my god. That's crazy.
You know the Dominicans gonna be on it.
The Powerball
with the vaccine.
It's the COVID ball.
Oh my god.
Dominicans play that every day already, so they're gonna be on it. Like
That's crazy. And then
that's crazy.
And then they're gonna cut to somebody at the bodega who won the vaccine. And then channel 9 is gonna come up and show them.
You're gonna have your uncles come be like, yo tuve un sueño, tengo que jugar el COVID ball. Ahora mismo.
You're gonna show up in a jersey, and your dad's gonna be like, "Fuck, why you didn't come yesterday wearing that number? I could have played it. I could have played it in the."
Eso fueron lo que salieron ayer.
Exactly.
That's bullshit. Like,
you think Dominicans would, if let's say they won the lottery with the vaccine, you think Dominicans would sell it, make money? You would sell it?
Bro, they're taking the whole syringe home. Facebook Marketplace.
They're gonna ship it out.
That's why you're gonna see ads on like Facebook Marketplace and Craigslist, like yo COVID vaccine.
And then people gonna start scamming people for the COVID vaccines.
True.
That's crazy.
They're gonna sell it with the money they get. They're gonna go back buy mass scratch offs and more lottery tickets. Like ese vicio.
The lottery's fun to play. Like I don't spend like crazy money. I'll do it like once a month, and I'll do maybe like $10 at most. But like,
yeah.
It's just fun.
Like, when it gets crazy, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna put $20 in. I'm gonna see, and then after that, I spend the week or the couple days until it comes out, just making out what I'm gonna do when I win it. I spent $20, and then I'm like, all right, how I'm gonna divide this up. All right, I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna give this person this much. I'm gonna get my house here. I just started making my whole life.
I'm gonna be like 500 million. I'm gonna give my mom like 15. That's literally what's going through my head.
Mm-hmm. I was like 500 million. I'm gonna take all the cash. So I'm gonna get about 2 some.
And then I'll be like, I gotta start a family business because I got too many cousins to give them individual money. So I'm like, hey, everybody get a portion of this business.
I might open up a brothel for me, something like. I don't want to. There's might be a lot of he-she's. I don't really want to, you know what I'm saying, accidentally. Really?
What?
What? Yo, Danny, you're not gonna be sleeping with your employees. It's against.
What the fuck?
They're gonna call HR on you.
I am HR. Who they calling?
All right, yo, Danny better not win the lottery, yo.
Danny cannot be in any position of power.
Nah, yo.
No, I'm just kidding.
Danny can't be a manager. No position of power is for you, bro.
Danny, they're called transsexual.
Oh,
transsexuals, and they're already tight because they can't play sports in Mississippi. They're already tight.
Yeah, they passed a new trans bill in Mississippi. It's kind of LGBTQ, LGBTQ, and they are not allowing transgender women specifically not to play sports.
Oh, not to play sports. Oh yeah, period.
Yeah, well, no, I guess it would be in.
They're not allowing them to pay
women's sports. There you go.
They won't be paying women's sports.
Yeah.
You think
it's a tough topic? You know, I can see where like it's coming off super anti-LGBT. Like, but there's more important things to talk about right now than fucking stopping people from playing sports. But I can also understand, like, you know, it's a bit of a disadvantage for what is the word I'm looking for? Like, just women who haven't gone through that transition.
Yeah.
It's
Danny?
definitely tough. It's definitely tough.
I think Danny should tackle these conversations. I think we should. So Danny, what do you think about trans women not being able to participate in women's sports
Specifically Mississippi.
in Mississippi?
Does it matter? Because I'm gonna hire them all for my brothel that I'm gonna open up. It's like, nah, just kidding. They shouldn't play sports. I mean,
Wait, no, not play sports, not play sports against women.
against women.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You see that the reason it comes off super anti-LGBT is because they didn't make a rule for the boys too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's true. I
They
mean, I
make
know.
a rule that a girl who's a female who's born female that transitions to male cannot play a male sport. They don't have
yeah.
that in place.
No, the rule is
It's
literally women. I think the rule is literally women cannot play.
It doesn't matter.
Men that are can't play women's sports.
men
Say it one
that are
more
new-
Men that are now women cannot play women's sports. So men that transition into women can't play women's sports. And I get that side, but I also get the whole anti. Like you're kind of like, I feel like the solution here is just give them their own fucking.
All right,
Give them their own.
here we go.
Yeah,
So this is. I was waiting for you to get this out because I was going to come in and say that one, I think that there is an advantage that a man who transitions to a woman has when playing sports against women that were born with the biologically female.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
There's definitely an advantage there. Like, what was that woman? Oh no, I'm sorry. That woman who transitioned to a woman who was fighting MMA and she was just cracking skulls, like literally.
I don't think it was MMA. I think it was wrestling tournament. I think.
Yeah,
Either way,
either way, I think there's definitely an advantage there. Now,
I agree.
yeah. So now, society, right, for forever has always been male, female, right? Nothing in between. And then when it came to sports, they made a male league and a female league, right, for any kind of sports, right? Because those are the two genders they acknowledged, I would say. So now that we are being more informed on these different genders, is there an issue with creating another league where they
have their own?
Yeah.
You see, that's where I fear like coming off as a dick. Like I don't mean any malice when I say they should get their own fucking league. You know what I'm saying? Like here's a trans women league, here's a trans men league. I feel like obviously I'm not in that position. I can't say if it feels more inviting, but I feel like, you know what I'm saying? If someone was like, oh, this is the curly hair league, I'm like, hey, that's my league, I'm joining. Whereas like, you know, if I was trans, I'd be like, oh, this is a trans league, oh, this is where I belong. I'm not trying to say like people need to fucking do what I say or whatever, but I feel like that's a bit inviting. I could be wrong.
I think that's one solution though. I think that would work. Instead of going back and forth with, oh, like should they play or not? I think that's like one of the best solutions. Just have their own league so we don't have to, you know what I mean, argue back and forth. Or have people feel some type of way.
I think if I want to kind of go on a different perspective, I think that if I would want to be accepted as a woman, and that would be part of it, right? If I was a trans woman or trans man, I would want to be accepted as such, right? So you now putting them on their own league is kind of isolating and then making them kind of different when they want to be accepted.
It's kind of like labeling them. Okay, I get that.
You know? So like, yeah, oh yeah, same with bathrooms. Bathrooms is what was another issue. What was that? Carolinas? One of the Carolinas when they were discussing, you know, if you're trans or whatever, what bathroom to use.
I don't see a problem with that. Like people will make the argument, oh, like my kid, blah blah blah, and I'm like, hey, if it's an androgynous bathroom, just fucking go in with your kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the issue with, you know, same gender or mixed bathrooms? I don't see a First of all, I don't see a problem with that because if I'm going in there with my girlfriend, there's obviously no fucking problem. And if I'm going in there with a kid, then there's obviously no fucking problem because I'm watching over my own kid.
Steven's like, oh, fine, I can go in. I can go ahead and sneak.
Yeah,
he's like, yo, fine, I can go in there, sneak one off.
Oh my god, man.
Like, of course, I get that there's like definitely perverts in this world, but I'm like, just don't go in by yourself. Of course, you know, you don't always have that opportunity of being with someone, but definitely people with the argument of letting their kids in by themselves. I was like, it's an androgynous bathroom, just go in with your kid.
I wouldn't let my kid in by themselves. Period.
At what age? I was thinking about this. I don't know fucking why.
Yeah, that's true.
I couldn't sleep, and I was like, at what age do you like let your kid go to the bathroom on their own? If it's opposite gender from yours, so like let's say you had a daughter, what age can she go into the bathroom by herself?
Whenever she gets her period, because I'm good.
Wow, what a guy.
Gosh.
It definitely has to be an age where she's able to, like, if she's going to the bathroom by herself at home, like.
No, I feel like it's for me. It's more like 10 years. I'm thinking like 10 years old, 11, where they can communicate what the fuck just happened to them. You know, where they understand like, oh, this guy, this girl, just touched me in my no square or whatever.
My no
square.
square. Hey, yo, that's that first responders terminology right there. My no square.
No square.
My no square. Oh, you know what else is a square? A ring. You know who fights in rings? Randy Orton. Y'all want to get into that? Y'all want to touch on that?
I want to see Soulja Boy step into the ring with Randy Orton. Like that's the only solution for this. Because I feel like anybody can put up some rhymes or whatever, and you don't have to be physically able to rap. You know what I'm saying? Like Drake had people write for him. Soulja Boy had one great song, but you still had to be physically able to get into that ring and do the workouts and let people jump on you, let Big Show slam you. Like that still takes a toll on your body.
You gotta learn how to fall. You gotta learn all these things.
Be conditioned.
I understand that WWE is fake, but the work that they put in is not fake. Whereas, like, I feel like rapping is not as hard as the WWE. I'm gonna be honest.
Not as hard to do
on your body. It's not.
I mean, obviously, but I mean, I don't know. A lot of rappers are being shot and killed. So I mean, maybe
that got nothing to do with rapping. That's got to do with what the fuck you just said or what set you rep.
What guys you around? What friends you got around?
Pharrell been rapping forever. Has he got shot? Nope.
Pharrell been singing forever. I don't know.
But either way, I'm gonna have to take Randy Orton side.
So for people listening that don't know what's going on between Randy Orton and Soulja Boy, what started it? Because I don't even know what started this.
So Soulja Boy tweeted and he said the rap game is faker than the WWE. That's what started.
And then Randy Orton replied with like, "Oh, I love rap. Like I listen to Tunchi, Meek, Jay-Z." And he was like, "Oh, but you would never be able to step foot in here. Like you wouldn't survive in this ring. So for you to come call my passion fake is disrespectful."
Yeah, I mean, but it's fake.
The acting is fake, but the work is not.
Acting. Yeah, right. Like
work. The story is fake. The story for sure is fake.
Yeah, but people have always associated wrestling with being fake. Oh, not wrestling, the WWE with being fake.
Yeah.
So I wonder why is Randy Orton jumping out the window in this particular instance? Why?
That's a good question. Like why he's coming for his neck?
Yeah, like why? Because people have always said that to some effect. Like your WWE, you fake like WWE or whatever the case. People have always said that.
I feel like maybe because Soulja Boy has
a following.
Yeah, this platform. And he publicly said it, and then he just took it personal, and he has a platform. So
yeah, maybe caught him on a bad day. Either way, like if I said it to Randy Orton, he'll be like, "I don't give a fuck what you have to say. You're fat." Like,
exactly.
PH,
you're fat.
PH though.
You're not fat. You think you're
arm, baby.
How many C's does does Steven have?
4.
21.
You got 4. You got 4 C's.
4 C's. You want me to stand up? Let me stop. Let's keep
shake the room.
Subscribe to my OnlyFans. All right. Anyway.
Yeah, no, the wrestling, it's fake, but the physicality of it is very real. It's very. That's what when I saw Shaq is wrestling, and then I saw him get tackled onto the table and hit the ground. I was like, that cannot be good for my man's back.
I know he was hurting. He was hurting.
And I think the issue Randy Orton had was that he's bigger in his place of work than Soulja Boy is. You know what I'm saying? He was taking shots at Soulja Boy by saying you had one good song back in 2007. I'm assuming he's talking about like Crank That. But other than that, like Kiss Me Through the Phone wasn't all that great. Crank That definitely blew up. But who listens to Soulja Boy anymore?
How does Kiss Me Through the Phone go?
Kiss me through the phone.
That was good. That
I'll
was
see
good.
you later on.
Oh, okay, that was good.
I was thinking about to put the auto tune. Like,
Facts.
I ain't got it set up.
yeah, no, I don't really care about that. I don't really care about this.
It's
How do
just-
you? So what about like one thing I've never seen in like the WWE is like, oh wait, first of all, he also said that San Benito, aka Bad Bunny, would beat Soulja Boy's ass, which is dope. Like how Bad Bunny is like expanding his place of work, and he does both. He raps and he's in the WWE.
That's great.
But-
That's like a dream, right? If you like grew up, WWE was a dream.
yeah,
Like we have friends that are crazy about WWE.
yeah.
So
He's
yeah,
literally living the dream. Like he's rapping, he's
two
making
dreams.
music.
Two
God.
dreams.
Multiple dreams. He's man has his own shoes. Like Bad Bunny just his Adidas.
his
I
own
saw those
Crocs.
Adidas, right? Yo, those Adidas are fucking trash.
No.
You think so?
Trash.
Maybe
Hold
there
on.
was a different.
They look dope.
How much they cost? I'll tell you if they dope, right?
I don't know.
Producer, can you pull up a picture of Bad Bunny Adidas collab to
Yo,
see? Because it's not that. I mean, they're brown. Like if they were different color, like, huh?
Nah, they're a fire sneaker. They do
Bad-
look like Osiris's or some shit back in like high school, but
bro.
the detail to it is so fire.
Bad Bunny, baby. Just go back and go to images. Oh, I mean,
Come on, B. Nah, fuck out of here. Come on.
you want to rock those?
No.
What don't you like? What don't you
Nah.
like about it?
Cool, bro. Look, that one right there where the guy's holding them in his hand.
I think if it was a different colorway, it would be way better. But they could
Chill,
only.
white still chill. White supremacy chill.
Oh man,
It's definitely a fire shoe, bro. To me, it's a fire shoe.
Let me see
I
that.
think
Let me see on the feet.
I think the shoe is good, but the colorway is not.
Okay, first of all these pictures don't do it any justice because these pants fucking suck.
Those are cool, like skateboarding shoes. You know what I mean,
All right, but you like SBs?
Oh, those are nice, bro. Those are nice. The detail is dope.
I'm saying they're not great, but they're alright. Like they're not.
They're
They're
decent.
decent.
What's the
okay.
price? What's the price? Are they on StockX or?
Probably. Oh, did it actually come out already or no?
I don't know.
I don't even know if it release details.
Oh, it's still to be announced.
Well over $200.
Oh,
Resale.
nah.
Oh, resale.
Oh, that's resale. Okay.
I about to say chill. $60, we lit.
All right, $60. All right, I'm gonna get it. We gonna, you know the vibes.
That's not bad.
Yo, for $60, those shoes are fire. Yo, those shoes are fire, bro.
Oh, now they fire.
$60.
Yo, but either way, you gotta think about Bad
it's
Bunny's
Crocs.
bro. He's wrestling.
Yeah, no,
He's
100%.
got shoes. He's rapping. He has the women. He's also making movements for Puerto Rico with the whole like the trans, the gay, all that stuff. So he's dope.
Is he straight or is he a little? You know what I mean?
Nah, I think he's straight.
Okay.
Is he he's currently in a relationship or no? Because last I heard didn't he get like cheated on or something?
Supposedly he got cheated on by Gabby, and I was expecting some fire ass music because whenever somebody gets cheated on, yo,
How bad is it? How bad is it that the artists that we love the most, we just wish so much pain on them?
The best music comes from the most pain. Like
Yeah, like I don't want Giveon to ever be in a decent relationship.
that's a fact. His music gonna be trash.
Nah, I want him to get heartbroken again.
talking about Giveon, I've been all week. That's just fire.
Bro, he is so fire, man.
Sick.
Yo, but
how many times you cried this week?
didn't cry at all. Not
Oh,
music
man.
is really relatable.
It's okay to like talk about your feelings.
Yeah, you can
you're
tell us
still you're still a man. Like at the end of the day.
Yeah, you can tell us here. Look at Danny switching up. You see, Danny learns quick. Know what I mean,
I thought you couldn't teach an old dog new tricks.
all right, moving on.
Yo, but I'm gonna buy these
yo,
Bad Bunnies and I'm gonna flip them. Feel me?
All right, so next up is Nike executives and Herbert. And
Speaking of shoes, you know,
yeah,
Big
as you guys
Nike
heard,
shoes.
her son spent $132,000 on her credit card to buy Nike sneakers and was flipping them. Can we put up the image of him in the storage?
I
'Cause
feel like
That's insane.
he should have made more money if he was doing that. Like, I feel like yo, he didn't make anything. Like fuck. Like look at all that inventory that he has. I feel like he should have made way more. Like
But he doesn't even need the money. Your mom's the Nike executive. Just ask
that's
her
also
a pair
true.
and
That's
wear
also
them.
true. Look at that. Oh man.
This is the reason I don't hate on sneakers. This fucking kid.
Hopefully now we'll start hitting, man, because we all taking L's. Like
Sneaker L. That's crazy.
honestly, I don't think I ever got a pair on sneakers.
How does that
Yeah.
even happen? How does that happen? Like, how does the VP, like whatever she was, an exec, how does she how does he get the ability to buy all the shoes? Like,
I'm sure he has some kind of insider. Plus, he got a
Yeah,
discount.
I was gonna say that he probably got
is there a link?
somebody on the
That's-
inside.
That's
helping
why
him
I'm like
out.
20,000 profit does not seem. He spent 132,000 only to make $20,000. Doesn't
Exactly my
seem
point.
like a lot, especially when you're getting a discount on the sneakers.
Especially when you get a discount and shoes are usually double. Like the resale is always usually like double of what you
And
paid for them.
you're getting the exclusive shoes. You know,
Yeah,
you're
like
getting.
those were off-white 5s that were there, right?
Mhm.
I didn't get a good look, but
Yeah, they were
maybe.
off white fives.
Mm.
Yeah,
Well,
nah, he should have made way more money than that.
this is how I feel. If
Yeah,
if you work at a fast food restaurant, you get a discount on the food, right?
Okay.
You get a discount, your friends get a discount, right? Now, if you're on the board of that restaurant, your discount is not the same as the people just handing out the food, right?
I mean, I feel like this is too small of an argument because I didn't pay for fucking food. I just fucking allegedly made my own fucking tacos and left. Like,
Allegedly,
they're gonna come back for Steven. Like, yo, when you worked at Taco Bell, like,
nah, it was alleged. Like, yo, I forgot you were gonna talk about. That's crazy.
I also worked at another little potato spot. Basically, it was the NBA. I used to play basketball and then clock out.
yo, allegedly.
And then we take the shrimp home and then mix it with the Taco Bell.
Allegedly,
That did happen. That did happen. No, slam.
But yeah, I feel like that's not enough money for that kid to be making. So either he was selling them for a decent price, you know, nothing crazy, or he was getting washed, or he was just trying to be in and out, or this information is wrong.
True. Now she was there for over 20 years. The exec.
I don't know. To me, this story is just this kid.
I think she was there for a minute. Not as an exec, but I think she was working.
I think she was in it.
Years. She was in it for like 25 years plus.
I think she was part of the scam, and a friend in Nike was also part of the scam, and they all just because there's no way.
That's why he only made 20 because he was breaking them off too.
Because there was no way he was doing it by himself. Come on, let's be honest. Like
also there was a lot of not even just this kid, but there's also a lot of backdooring that goes into play and shit like that when these shoes come out. And she was the vice president and general manager of North America. That's
America. Like
she had. If I'm the VP or general manager of Nike, my kid getting 20 kicks. Like my kid gonna get mad.
Like he didn't need to do that.
Whatever comes out, like here's one pair.
Every pair that comes out for him, yeah. But the thing is, like you can't give your kid 30 pairs of the same shoe that just came out.
30
different sizes, like.
I'm not more than 30. Yeah, I feel like the reward wasn't worth the risk. Like he didn't make that much.
Yeah, and if your mom's got a good job, like I mean the resale game, you can make a lot. Yeah, you can make a lot of money in that. But I feel like why would you even assume that risk? Now your mom stepped down after being with the company 25 years plus,
and she probably stepped down because she had to. Because if not, she probably would have either had to.
They would have investigated.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's always the case.
Always the case.
Or is the case.
But hopefully resellers stay away from the sneakers that dropped on Thursday from Supreme Nike SB collabs coming out. Lowe's. They're already reselling for a ban.
Hopefully we hit that.
I want to hit that so bad. But I don't know what color I want.
From the front or the back. But that's crazy.
Yo, you know those Jordans, the Jordans that everybody's playing basketball in right now, like Jason Tatum wears.
Oh, the 34s.
Those are dope. I don't know how they look. I've never seen them being like worn off the court, but on the court they look real nice. He was wearing them in the All-Star game yesterday. He was wearing. I saw a bunch of people wearing different kinds of those different colorways, and they're dope. They were real dope.
I do like the J. Cole. Who wore them in the dunk contest? Was it Anthony Simmons or Obi?
Somebody in the Pacers. Somebody in the Pacers. Whoever's in the Pacers.
Yeah, it was Cassius Stanley. Yeah, he wore them in the dunk contest, and they look good on the basketball court.
Yo, he was trash in the dunk contest.
Oh, you want to talk about dunk contest? All-Star weekend was ass. The most exciting thing was the 3-point contest because everybody's like, "Yo, Steph is cracked."
Yeah, the 3-point was the best. I like that they put the dunk contest in halftime because the dunk contest is usually trash. So at halftime, people would just go away or whatever.
This weekend wasn't like. Do you think you guys would have been okay with them not having All-Star Weekend at all?
No,
Or
I still want to see. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't even know All-Star Weekend was yesterday.
Well, I think we didn't know.
Okay, I found out last minute, like the day before. I'm like, oh snap!
It's always Valentine's Day weekend, so I think that's why we didn't know. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
It's always an argument every year whether you're gonna go out to eat or watch the All-Star game. But
I just gotta get you a girl that likes ball. Like that's it.
Bolas. Yeah, no, All-Star Weekend wasn't that great this year, but
I also didn't get to watch the celebrity game. I wish they would have had that. I do enjoy that stuff.
I like the celebrity game. I like the All-Star game, of course, and the 3-point contest. That's it. I can do it.
I like all of it. I like the rookies versus sophomore stuff, or like the Rising Stars challenge or whatever. Oh no, the skills challenge sucks.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. You think they could do away with that? I don't really.
I feel like they should need to make it a little more exciting, like maybe like a behind the back pass instead of like a straight
something. Yeah,
like I like when they did. What was it last year that they did like the big men?
Mm-hmm.
They kind of separated, like all the big men go against each other, and I think they did something like that.
This year was it was
big man.
Big man, the bonus. Bam Adebayo won last year.
Oh, he did.
Bam Adebayo?
He won last year? I don't remember that. That's crazy.
Yeah, the Monte Sabonis came in second to him last year.
Oh,
in the skills challenge?
Yeah.
Bam from the Magic?
The Heat?
Bam Adebayo. Who am I talking about?
Bro, Bam Adebayo, bro.
Oh no, I'm talking about
let's put it up real quick.
Talking about Nikola.
No. In the Magic, there's a guy named Bam.
No, Bam Adebayo.
Bamba.
Oh, Mo Bamba?
Mo Bamba. That's what I'm talking about. Mo Bamba. You heard?
Okay, anyway. I don't have any.
Yo, shout out my boy the Heat ass.
Yeah, John.
Yo, John, the Heat ass.
Man, I thought we agreed to no name dropping. Yo, but
John.
People were saying that Obi Toppin got robbed in the dunk contest. I disagree. I feel like Anthony Simmons.
Yeah, I disagree too.
I think Anthony Simmons could have stepped up his dunk, and it would have been something original. Had he for the kiss one? Had he put
if he kissed the rim, it would have been
you can't go and kiss the rim. You're gonna chip a tooth. But if he got like styrofoam and put some like lip gloss on or some like lipstick on and went up and kissed the rim on like white styrofoam, that would have been fire.
So Steven wanted my man to put some lipstick on
to make out.
Not necessarily.
What color? No. Wait. No. Let's paint the picture. Let's paint the picture. What color? What color lipstick?
Like a peach chapstick. You feel me? Like
a peach.
Nah.
Peach chapstick. I'm making. Hey yo. So you want him to wear a peach MAC lipstick? Okay.
Damn, mad expensive.
Where you got that information from?
Kylie Cosmetic. You wanted Kylie Cosmetic to sponsor
Fenty Beauty
sponsoring the NBA All-Star dunk contest. All right, so my man wears peach Fenty
and a mouth. You want like a mouth guard too, like
and then the styrofoam is what? Styrofoam is around the rim.
Yeah.
All right, so you don't jump up.
That's original. Ain't nobody done that. The closest thing was Gerald Green blowing the candle out.
That was dope.
That's tough too. I also think the 12-foot dunk was fire too, where he put like the little thing. It wasn't aggressive enough to be like, to gather them together, but it was still like I was like, oh shit, he got up there.
Yeah, honestly, he should have try to windmill it after grabbing the ball. That would be crazy. Like
that's too hard.
Yeah, but
I know it's hard. But that would be crazy if he did it.
I think the only thing he was missing was some style on it. You know what I mean? Like he went up and got it, but it just looked like just that he went up and got it and brought it down. He didn't cock it back. He didn't, if he would have grabbed it and then cocked it back a little and just flushed it with authority, that would have been like, damn.
But Obi Toppin didn't really do anything to impress me. Cassius Stanley was an extreme disappointment. When he did the East Bay, I was like, bro, you getting a 7 from me. I've seen everybody do the East Bay. You know what I'm saying?
Who did the T-Mac dunk?
That was Anthony Simmons. He put on the jersey and he did the T-Mac.
Yeah. That was cool.
I don't know if he got a 10 or 9s on that. I would have given him an 8. After I saw the T-Mac replay, T-Mac's extension on that dunk, he's literally like at his toes with the basketball. When he like does a double pump, he does it way better. It was dope dunk, but
I think it was more like a pay homage type of dunk.
Yeah, but you gotta go all in.
Yeah, you gotta rock it. Yeah,
that Pacer dude when he went to his first attempt in the second round, he was gonna do the Aaron
Aaron
Gordon that looked like I
Mm.
was like, oh, that's gonna be fire, and then he just didn't do it, and I was like, all right, well, he lost. He lost me after that.
Yeah,
Well,
no.
I mean, I don't know if people would have been excited for the Aaron Gordon. Also, there's a fact I was listening on the radio, that there's like a factor that plays when when you're judging stuff. When you got the celebrities in the front court, they don't see this stuff on the regular. You know what I'm saying? They're jumping out of their seat to like the East Bay dunk. They're just like, oh shit, and then that kind of makes the umpires or what the fuck the judges a little more biased.
The umpire.
I'm boy Dominican as hell. He's thinking baseball right now.
Oh, you see the Dwayne Wade rule
Oh yeah, I saw that. What was it?
on the one-on-one final like dunk contest. The judges don't give a score; they pick a winner. So they see both dunks and then they pick a winner.
I saw that. That's funny. They didn't even mention it. They were like,
Yeah.
They didn't mention like, I wonder why they have that rule.
Yeah.
D-Wade was there. Yo, speaking of D-Wade, I was thinking, where the hell is Charles Barkley? Because he there was a TNT crew was there.
He was there at first, right?
It was Shaq.
Maybe Charles got COVID.
Kenny, Ernie.
Yeah, then Charles wasn't there. I don't know. I've been seeing D-Wade's been active, right, in that role, analyzing, right, and then being an analysis. And I've seen them do a lot of different things with the TNT halftime. Like they brought on different people with Shaq. So I've seen them bring on, I think it was Candace Parker, D-Wade, and some other guy with Shaq. So I've seen them play around with the format a lot. So I wonder if this thing's coming to an end. If because I know Kenny the Jet, he's been vocal and about getting a head coach position. So he's been looking to get a head coach job. So I wonder if they kind of see it coming and they're just playing around with the format, see what else can work.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't care about any of them except for Shaq. That man's hilarious.
I like Shaq.
I like Ernie.
I like Shaq and Barkley because of their dynamic. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, everybody else can go. No, but Ernie's not gonna go anywhere. He doesn't. What is he gonna do?
Nah, but Ernie's fire, bro. He OG in the game, that game.
Yeah.
Wait, he played ball? I think he played ball too.
He did. He played college ball.
Did y'all see Michael B. Jordan commented on one of these calls, and he said that the refs should also have a post-game interview.
I agree.
Like the players.
I agree.
I need to know, like, am I wrong here for thinking that it's not a foul, or if it is a foul? And I want to know what your thought process was.
Yeah, I think the reffing lately has been really, really bad. Like
was it Montreal Harris?
He got teed up.
He hit a bucket. He was like, "And one."
Montreal
Harrell, yeah.
Yeah.
He was like he yelled and one and got called for a tech.
And that was, I think, his second tech, and he got thrown out. Or no? Did he get thrown out the game?
I don't recall, but and one, and then you get kicked out. That's crazy.
I really don't like the NBA right now with this reffing stuff. Like
they've been teaming people up for nothing right now. But you think the answer is that, like, hold them accountable, make them have a post game interview?
I think that, and like, can we go back to like back in the day? Like, I know they're preaching about player safety and this and the third, but like at some point you don't see many hard fouls like there was back in the day. There's no reason why you should call like the little pity pat fouls. Like, it just makes slows the game down. The tempo messes with the tempo. Like, it's not fun to watch. Like, I love basketball, but like it's starting to get really annoying.
Yeah, but I don't know if, like, when I first thought about the post game interviews with the referees and be like, oh, it's great. You hold them accountable. They have to answer to the media the same way the players need to answer to the media. My only concern is if you start making the referees do post-game interviews, does it start to hurt the referees' credibility? And then does that in turn have an effect on the game?
So you're saying kind of like in the UFC, if a referee, does a shitty stoppage and Dana White fires him for it, does he deserve that? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so he's not doing his job correctly.
Yeah, so you're a bad ref. Like, just like if you're a bad basketball player, you're not gonna get picked up.
Now, the only pushback I would give on that is a ref in the UFC should be coming in at a point where they're protecting the fighters, right? Like, we're talking about long-lasting injuries here. Like,
you can do that for basketball players too.
Yeah, but
You
you
think
know
it's like not as severe or not as
no,
bad
because
as if
as when you're a referee in the UFC, you're coming in and you're stopping everything from happening, right? So the person doesn't get hurt even more. Versus a referee is reacting after something already happens.
I mean, you still have to you still have to react as a referee. You got to be.
But like in the NBA, every call you're calling it after it happens, right?
Okay.
Versus a referee in the UFC,
calling it
right?
as it happens.
Yeah, when you're stopping the fight, it's because somebody's already been beat the fuck up, and you don't want them to get beat more. So you jumping in is helping that person's health from.
I mean, there's more to refereeing in the UFC, like the hands on the cage, or you have to call an opponent. You have to announce that opponent is down so they can't get kneed, like Aljamain fucking Sterling.
I saw that.
Horrible. That
I
was
saw that.
horrible.
I had no idea that was a rule
Yeah.
about.
That's why it's a rule because he was shook for like 10 minutes.
Dana White was very pissed. Dana White was like, "Oh, they took him to the hospital. He wasn't concussed." I had a pretty big argument with someone this morning about this shit.
What was your argument?
So I get that Jan had to lose. I get that, and I get that the move was illegal.
So you would disqualify him?
I think I know where you're going. Carry on. Carry on. Yeah.
Qualified him. I'm giving the guy a good break. You know what I'm saying? And I'm taking a point away. But I would also ask the doctors first. You know,
to make sure he's okay.
But I felt like Aljamain kind of acted a little bit and kind of made the decision to stop the fight a little biased. But either way, he did deserve to lose, nonetheless. You know what I'm saying?
Dark argument.
The way Aljamain acted after he won, he was like, "I don't want this shit." He was like blah blah blah. He was also calling Peter Yan a paper champion, which means that on paper he's a champion. And then the way this fight turns out is that you didn't really beat Peter Yan, you're just a paper champion, which is pretty fucking ironic. Also didn't like that after he left and he got home and he's he's partying with all the women and he's partying with people. He's holding the belt around his neck like, oh, I beat the shit out this kid. Like I get it. You can celebrate the win and the money you're about to get, but to act like, oh, I don't want this belt. I didn't win this fight, and
then go celebrate
and then say all this shit in the post game interview, and then you put up you're on video holding the belts up like you the shit. I don't agree with. Sure, I'm not saying don't celebrate. I'm not saying that at all. But don't go out holding the belts up like you're the undisputed champion and no one can beat you.
So celebrating isn't the problem. I don't think so either. You think just kind of just the optics of it you turning down the title and then now you're getting drunk partying with the title.
Yeah, I didn't like that at all.
I mean, I can see that. I when I watched the replay of it and I saw he got hit and I didn't see somebody who was like faking it. I thought it looked like he got hit, and then once they announced he was visually upset that he was winning the title this way.
Yeah, the Academy Award, sure.
I mean, that's what it looked like to me. It looked like he was pissed. Now with the optics of him celebrating after with the title, maybe it changes things a little bit. But also, to me, when I saw it, it looked like he was pissed. And I think didn't I hear them saying that he was winning the fight? Am I wrong on that?
So for some reason, the refs, I don't know if things are different in person, but the referees, not the referees, the judges, had him up on one card, and then he was down by 2 points, by 1 point on each card, which would make him down by 1 point for the entire fight. Right? That I didn't understand because I didn't think he was winning at all. I think if anything, he won the first round because he was definitely the aggressor of the entire entire first round. After that, he was just picked. I agree. But besides the point, what was your question?
It was just that I thought I heard them say that he was leading at that moment.
Yeah. He was not leading. He was down by 1 point, but he was extremely gassed. Like the way he was taking double leg shots was pathetic. Like he's literally throwing his arms at the guy instead of changing levels, taking the shot.
One of the guy's cornermen, like one of the three, told him to use his knee when they played it back. He was there, and one of the guys was like, throw the knee, like throw a leg. And the other guy was like, keep hitting, keep punching. And then when he threw the knee, one guy was like, yes, because he thought they won. And then the head guy was like, fuck, like no, because he knew what was gonna happen.
Hell boogie.
It's still against the rules no matter what. But my like the way I viewed it, because Peter Yan is a fucking brawler, and I don't think he was intentionally. On the video, of course, it looks intentional, and it is intentional. He did mean to throw the knee, but I don't think he meant to throw the knee while he was down. I think he was kind of waiting
he thought he was
leg up and then throw the knee.
Yeah, and it didn't help that the corner was like, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. You know.
Also, with the language barrier, like who knows if he even knows the fucking rules? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, if you're in the corner, you should know the rules.
No, yeah, but I'm talking about Peter Yan.
He's a fighter. He should know the rules.
Because
come on, man. He should know the rules.
That's something that's discussed pre-fight. Like, I'm gonna tell you, like, when the person's down, I'm gonna say whatever.
So Herb Dean is telling him in English, and you think Peter Yan understands the lick of that shit? It's up to the corner to explain to him. Yeah, well,
that's on him. That's on them.
Yeah, you're right. But either way, I didn't like how Jermaine was fucking celebrating. Would he beat my ass? Probably 100%.
I mean, Amanda Nunes, that's her name.
If she beat my ass too,
she will murder me. She will murder me.
Yo, I really thought I was like, yo, this is gonna go at least a couple rounds. It's gonna be a great fight. Amanda made quick work of that girl, and Megan is big. She's strong. She got reach, and Amanda was like, I don't care. We're gonna do this right now and end it. I also knew that the fight was gonna be quick because this is the first time Amanda brought her kid to the ring, and I saw that, and I was like, yeah, this is kind of like also when I saw Max walk in versus Calvin Kattar, I was like, yo, he's gonna beat the shit out of this kid.
You think Amanda is attractive? Like,
do I think the money is for sure. Listen, if she trains me, and
you think she look good? Like,
I've never seen her not like fighting.
I've seen her like at the post or the pre-fight conferences and stuff like that. I don't know, man. She got curly hair, so it's like it's not for me.
I think she get it. She could put me in a submission. For me. Yo, but I got a quick question. You ready for this question?
What?
Yeah.
It's kind of off topic, but fuck it, I'm asking.
Yeah.
If you got $10,000 a day for every day you didn't masturbate, how many days would you last?
$10,000 a day for every day.
How many days would I last?
Yeah.
Oh, forever.
Without.
Wait,
no, for every day you didn't masturbate.
No question. Can I rack up the money, pocket it, do it one day, and then restart?
No, it's a one time. Like you have to start one day, and then whenever you break it, That's it.
Wait, what if I pay someone to jerk me off? Does that count?
There's no questions. That's the question. You gotta answer it with whatever you think.
I'm technically not masturbating. I'm having someone jerk me off, and I got $10,000.
Yo,
it's not masturbating.
Yo, we're telling Steven, yo, don't jerk off. He was like, Steven's like, can I get a prostitute?
He'd be like, wait, don't jerk me off. I'll suck your dick. Fuck it. That's Steven. Steven, you know, I'm gonna offer this instead. Fuck it. Don't even just suck my dick. Fuck it.
He's at your brothel. That's where he's at.
Yo, hey, he's my boy. If he needs a job, you feel me? I got you. I'll put you in position.
Low job.
How long would I last? I would last forever because I just beat the system. I'm having somebody do it for me.
Oh yeah,
I think it's more like just if you don't masturbate. How long can you go without masturbating if you got paid for it?
I can go forever. I told you, somebody's doing it for me. Hand job, not masturbating.
Forever. And if you're in a relationship, forever.
Forever? Ever?
Or the better question is, how long can you go until you bust a nut? And that's different. That's a whole different question.
10,000 a day.
Like
you don't have to be edging for your entire time.
No, you can't even tempt. You can't even tempt it. You can't even tempt it. Oh no, yo. How long do you think you'll be able to last? You think you last a whole year celibate? A whole year?
A whole year celibate? Am I getting money?
Yeah, you get 10K a day.
Oh,
yeah, I'm going to at least I hit 100 million.
I can do Baja?
100 million? What is that?
Wait, I can do Baja?
No, you can't.
I can do Baja or
no, nothing.
Oh, man.
100 million divided by 10,000?
$1 million.
It's every week or every day?
Every day.
Every day.
That's not bad.
10,000 days.
10,000 a day. Wait,
That's $10,000
$10,000 a day.
Oh yeah,
for
yeah, for $10,000, 10,000 days,
That's only 16. Is that? I don't think my math is right here.
10,000 days.
Yo,
That's
fam.
It's 10,000 days.
Yeah, $10,000 for 10,000 days. So what's 10,000 days divided by 365?
I guess we're not huge mathematics in here, you know.
Yeah, that's
Oh man,
That's
that's funny.
7 point. Oh, that's
One-
27 years.
Oh,
Yeah, Steven, that's what you doing.
We doing maybe 10 years and that's it.
maybe it's Maybelline.
10
knows?
years?
Nah, fam.
Nah, fam.
Let's be
Right.
realistic. Come on, like
Okay, at what age am I starting this? Right now?
Right now. Yeah, right now.
10 years.
You said 10 years?
bro, he's lying. Why you cap?
You lying, bro.
For you cap.
I'm
Kappa.
gonna shoot for a year.
I think a year's doable. I don't know about 10 years over here.
Bro,
Nah,
that's
I'm-
$36 million. 10 years, yeah. I'm in there. In the bag.
Nah, fam.
That's in the
Not
bag. Tax
Yeah, I
free.
think-
I think a year's
Steven-
is realistic.
Steven's gonna be the angriest dude walking around. He's gonna be the angriest guy walking around. That's crazy. That's insane.
Fuck off.
Yeah. I was walking. When you walk into a store and you forget your mask and you're like, "Fuck," turn around, and you know how now that's the same feeling when you like forget your phone, right? You go and you reach in your pocket and you reach for your phone.
wallet.
You're like, "Fuck," you get that mini heart attack. You reach for your phone or your wallet, and then now you reach for your mask and your mask is not on. You have that mini heart attack. Do you think it's the same way for like people who have transition and they're trans, like they reach for the dick and it's not there no more, and they're like, a mini heart attack?
Yeah. I mean, there is a thing as phantom pain where it's like when you get a limb cut off or whatever, it feels like your arms hurt. That's just crazy. I don't know.
I'm that's what I'm saying. I know about phantom pain, so that's why I'm asking. Like,
What about phantom pleasure? Like, let's say you cut your dick off and you feel like somebody's jerking you off.
the opposite must exist, right? If phantom pain exists, the opposite gotta exist. That's crazy. Do y'all wanna? We're an hour and a half in. Do y'all want to talk about Your Majesty? What's her name?
I don't have enough.
Prince
We
Harry
could
and
touch on it a
Meghan?
little bit. Check out
Well-
the funny tweets.
So just real quick, it seems like she entered this family. She's the first. She's
Royal
considered
family.
an outsider to the royal family, right? She's coming in the first mixed, a biracial person to join the family. They marry in. Now she has a baby. Now the baby is the bloodline is royal, right? So this baby is a prince. And for what I gather from the interview with Oprah, is that's where the issues started happening inside the family when she got pregnant with the first baby. That's when
So
the issue happened.
They were saying that they were afraid the baby would come out too dark.
Yeah. So those were the conversations that were had with Harry, the prince guy, and not to her. Like they didn't say that to her. They said it to him.
Yeah.
So it's like when your racist grandma tells you like racist shit, and then like, oh, now you gotta tell your significant other like, yo, my grandma said some wild shit, and then, but in this case, it's the royal family. And he didn't want to say who it was, right? Because he didn't want to shatter that person's life. He didn't want to say who it was, but he did say the conversation did happen, and that conversation happened when they just started dating. Not even when the baby came. Like they started dating, and they said like, yo, what about the kids? Like, what are the kids gonna look like?
And
That's-
I think the problem started like when they announced to them that they were pregnant, right? During
Mhm.
that time.
That's
And
when
then
like the family issues were happening, and then they took they said that they were going to take the title away. They weren't going to give the baby a title, meaning the baby's not going to be labeled as a prince, which is like, and they were changing like their their customs
Tradition or-
tradition. Like that's
Yeah.
that's never happened. Like the baby is always the prince, right? It's always the prince, and the baby has its security, its protection. But this time they were like, I think it's best if the baby doesn't have his title. The baby doesn't have this protection. So they took the title away from the baby and they took the protection away from the baby. And I think they also took the protection away from
Harry.
the mother. And then ultimately they took security and protection away from Harry as well. When the whole world knew they were in Canada. Like they left, they went to Canada. The whole world knew they was in Canada. And then they were like, Yaga took the whole protection back. They're like, nope, I'm gonna take this back for me. And now they're out here wilding.
That must be
Middle
crazy.
of Canada, no protection, a whole prince and princess and their baby, and they cut him off. Like his bread, they cut him off.
Yeah, no money. They took all the
Money.
That's crazy, bro.
And in the interview, he says that you know who his mom is?
Princess Diana.
His mom is Princess Diana, the princess that died in a car accident. And there's mad conspiracy around the car accident, like it wasn't like somebody like murdered her. Because much like Megan, she was different and she was handling things different and she was outspoken. There's like interviews of her saying that she would never be queen because the family will never want her to be queen or something like that. Like she was very
on IG.
Yeah, Danny sent me that. So like she was very outspoken to the public about the family, and then she got. And then in the interview, he said that yeah. And then in the interview, Harry says that they cut him off, but thanks to his mother,
unfortunately, but thankful.
She left him like
mad bread,
like a bunch of bread. So he's good right now.
Must be nice.
Yeah, that must be nice.
A loan of $1 million, a small loan.
Small loan of $1 million. But if you think if I gave you $1 million, you'll flip it into into how much?
As much as I can. As much as I can.
You have an idea of like, all right, I could take this $1 million, I can
make
bro. I could turn this into 300.
You could start a pyramid scheme. Feel me? That always works.
Bro, I'm buying some kind of complex and just taking advantage of that.
Just keep because if you keep $1 million is not a lot of money. $1 million.
If you think about it, yeah.
$1 million is not a lot of money. If you're trying to do business, if you're trying to, you can make some bread, but like when you try to think about turning $1 million into $1 billion,
that's a different ball game.
Or turning $1 million into 500 million.
Was it better than $1 billionaire? 2,
3,
3.
Come on now. But yeah, that was pretty much the thing with them. It was some racist undertones. It was super racist. Not even undertones. Like fucking, it was super racist.
Undertone. It was out. Let's see some funny tweets. Why he look like that?
Yo, he look like Princess Diana right now.
This is a geriatric patient if I've ever fucking seen one. Like they all look like this. You walk into the nursing home and they all look like this.
Right, so they were obviously concerned about the baby's skin tone, how it's gonna come out. So this is a meme about how
we have a meme.
I forgot his name.
It looked like maybe Prince Harry's father.
Yeah, it's his father, but I forgot his name. But.
And the meme says, "How's he asking about skin tone, brother? Where's yours?"
You had to read it in the British accent, bro.
You do it.
I'm not good at that.
You got it. All right, what's next?
I'm trying to practice the accent in my head. All my accents sound the same.
Bro, the accents sound the same.
All my accents sound the same. They just end up sounding like me. Oprah.
That's funny. Somebody read it.
That's true. That did happen. So Oprah said, basically, Oprah was like, "Who said that shit to Meg?" And Meg was like, "I'm not gonna say." And then Oprah was like, "Okay, I respect that." And then once Harry joined the interview, Oprah was like, "Yo, Harry, who said that shit to you? Who said that shit to you?" That's what happened. The interview started with just them, her and Meg, and then Harry joined them later on.
She asked him.
She asked him too. She's like, "Who the fuck said that?" We got another meme here. It says, "Megan, I can't say names. Harry, my dad ain't answering the phone." Yo, my dad ain't answering the phone.
This picture funny as hell.
That's true. Man. Also, the internet is going crazy thinking is the father that had this conversation with Harry.
Probably.
I think so because Harry says that he has a really good relationship with Queen Elizabeth.
Yeah, with his grandma.
Like they talk all the time, and then Megan even says like, "Yo, they have a great relationship as well."
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what other meme we got?
This shit look crazy, bro.
Yo, that's a real photo.
He has a suds.
I don't know, bro.
Yo, my man looks dead. He like had the he like SpongeBob when SpongeBob had the suds.
Yo, that is
That's
crazy.
scary. Yo,
bro.
that's scary. That's scary looking.
It's the T for me.
Damn.
That is
And
scary.
Papi,
It's the zombie look for me.
bro, he look crazy. We about to get.
About to get shot up by the next bro.
Oh. This was damn. Harry
Harry-
needs a stimmy too.
Oh man, that's funny.
He said that's why he took a Spotify deal and a Netflix deal too. Bruh.
My boy needs a stimmy. It's coming. Harry is coming. 1400.
Last one.
Once again, America will defeat the British monarchy by spilling the tea.
I saw this.
That's
good.
clever. That was
Yeah.
funny.
That's a 10.
That's a 10. I'd say that's a 10.
Yes, it's
I think that's about it.
All right. Well, familia, ya saben. Thank you for joining us. Let us know what you guys thought. Send us an email, comment below, subscribe, hit the like, the notification bell, all that. Catch us every Monday except for today, but every Monday. Be there. Join our group chat.
Join the family. You heard?
All right.
The group chat. Peace out.
Yo.
I got to
Easy.
go.
Easy. Steven, go to the urgent care. Get your stomach. Get your stomach pumped. Get your stomach ready.